What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Look, guys, if you haven't explored my channel, I'm going to be the first to introduce myself. My name is Rhonda. I am a serial entrepreneur. What that means is that I've been in business for myself, by myself, for the last 15 plus years. And this one thing taught me so much. And I was able to get into the real estate space in 2018 with no upfront money, no prior knowledge, no license, no good credit, nothing. Myself, my computer, a pen and pad, and the desire to win. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to get into wholesale real estate with nothing, with absolutely nothing, and show you how you can make $5,000 to $10,000 in the next 30 days. And I'm going to be showing you everything for absolutely free. If you have any questions at the end of the video, click the link in the description. Go ahead and set up a free call. The free call, you can ask me questions, you can ask for help, whatever it is that you need, but I need you to watch the video completely, give me a thumbs up, and then go ahead and click the link in the description and let's get on the phone. I got you. Let's get into the video. Guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it, okay? So the first site we're going to be using is a site called propstream.com. If you go to the link in my bio, click propstream.com, you will get it for 7 days for absolutely free. Now, propstream.com is going to be the holy grail when it comes to wholesale real estate. Now, the first thing we're going to do, let's just say we live in Austin, Texas, okay? We're going to use some random place, Austin, Texas. You can use whatever city, state you're located in. As long as it's in the United States, okay? We're going to put Austin, Texas. As you can see right here, MLS, pre-foreclosures, auctions, bank-owned, cash buyers, liens, vacant, high equity. If we want to go and we want to create a filter, okay? The first thing you're going to do is create a filter. Is it owner-occupied? I want it to be no. Occupancy status, I want it to be vacant. Property characteristics, I only want it to be single-family homes, okay? Single family homes, classifications, I want it to be residential. These things matter, okay? Later on, you can deep dive into things like this. Right now, I don't care about any of those things. MLS status, I want it to be no. Listing type, for sale, for rent. We can do for rent for right now. Later on, I'll show you guys some other things, but right now I'm gonna leave it on for rent. And on the market, no, okay? Pre-foreclosure, bank stuff, I don't care about that. Ownership information. Ownership type, I only want it to be individual. I don't want corporate. I don't want mixed. I don't want trust. I only want it to be owned by an individual, okay? Years of ownership, I want it to be a minimum of 20 years, okay? Minimum of 20 years. You see how the list is dwindling down on this side? Let's go with 15 years to kind of keep the list a little bit longer for the training, okay? 15 years. That's what we're going to use. Liens and vacancies, all that stuff we can do later. So right now we're going to hit close. This is what we have right now. Based on our filter, everything that you see here, this is what we have to work with, our 3 properties on our right-hand side, okay? So what we can do with this, we're going to open it up. When you open it up, you see the address right here. Okay, we got the address, estimated value, last year's value, mortgage and debt, as you can see, public records, it has a vendor's lien on it, monthly rent, gross, linked property. This person has 10 properties that they own, days in the market, 119. You can scroll down. All of this stuff is public record, you guys. And none of this stuff is a secret. None of this stuff is illegal. It's all public record, okay? So we have Mr. and Mrs. Hundley, Michael and Caroline. This is where they reside now. This is their mailing address. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's going to tell you everything that you need to know. Now, right down here, you're going to see what the assessed land value is. You're going to see what all these different things mean. And that's going to give us the information that we need to move forward. Now, I want you to scroll back up. Right where you see linked properties, this is going to show you that Mr. and Mrs. Hudley, they own 10 properties under their name. This is just one of the properties. So what this shows me is that this couple, this family, they are into real estate. They have a few properties. So I want to reach out to them and I want to see what's going on with this property. Now you see this is the only one that's vacant. All the others are occupied. That's a good sign. That lets me know that there's a reason why this is vacant. They're not really dealing with it. What's going on? I want to understand what's happening, okay? On April 28th of 2024, it failed. They had it listed for rent at $2,300. It's set on the market for 178 days. They had it for rent, okay? So if it's set for 178 days, that's a while. They had it for 2,300. It failed in April, right? At time of this video, it's August the 6th. August the 6th, this was on April 28th, and it still has not done anything. I want to go and look this property up, okay? I want to go and see some more things. First, we're going to open it up, and we're going to go look and see exactly what we are working with. That's the good thing about PropStream. It literally gives you the street view. You can see the house. You can see the neighborhood. You can see what's going on. But this is the home right here. 2 garage. You can see a nice front yard. Neighborhood looks pretty decent. It doesn't look too bad. This is what's happening, and this is what's for rent, okay? So now we go to comparables. When we open up comparables, this is telling you what's happening around that property, okay? There right now, it's telling us there's 93 comparable properties, flip comps, neighbors, cash buyers, bank-owned liens. This is going to tell us all the stuff that we need to know about this particular property. And now what we want to do is we want to pick up the phone. We want to pick up the phone. We want to call this couple, and we want to ask them, hey, by chance, are you interested in selling your property at 5607 Cordell Lane in Austin, Texas? Right? And they're going to say one of two things. They're going to say yes, or they're going to say no. All right. Either way, we still have to make the phone call. We still have to get the question answered. We need to know what is going on with this property. Why did you let it sit? What is the problem? Are you interested in selling the home? If so, what does that look like? All right. So the next page we're going to go to is truepeoplesearch.com. I'll leave the link in the description below. This is a free service, a free site. Feel free to use it. Okay. So we're going to go right here to address search, and we're going to put our address in right here. The same address that we just looked up. We know the owner's name. So we're going to go here and we're going to put it in. We know who we're looking for, right? It was Michael and Caroline. Okay. So I have a Michael. I don't see a Caroline. Again, this is the names, Michael and Caroline Hudley. So if I go back and there was a name here, we have Michael here. That's not the exact same name. So we want to see if we can get it as close as possible to the names that we already have, right? Here we go. Boom. Here's Mr. Michael at 67. Here's Miss Caroline at 56. They're both there. All right. Again, public information, nothing private, nothing criminal about what we're doing. Okay. This is their properties. These are all the phone numbers. These are all the phone numbers. What you're going to do is you're going to call every single number here until you get an answer from either Caroline or from her husband, brother, cousin, uncle. I'm not too sure who he is. I'm going to assume it's her husband. And then we're going to go through this list. If she doesn't answer, we're going to call this list. And these are all the numbers tied to this list. We are going to call them, and we're going to ask them about their property at 5607 Cordell Lane in Austin. When they answer, if they tell us, yeah, you know, we did try to sell it. We did try to put it on the market for rent at 2,300. We just didn't have any bites. People just weren't interested. We're going to go down and we're going to ask them, hey, would you be interested in selling this property? If you are, what is your asking price, right? We know that the estimated value of the property is $516,000. As of last year, it was $556,000, meaning that the property was going up. Now we're kind of here at 522. Okay, this is current. As you can see, current. If I go up here, this is back in 1 year ago. This is 6 months ago. This is current. So you can see everything in front of you. There's nothing they can tell you that you're not already looking at. Okay, so when they tell you that, you kind of have the conversation, see what they're saying. Hey, man, no, we're not interested. Cool, no problem. Thank you so much for your time. Do you have any properties that you might be interested in selling, right? We already know they have 10 properties. Let them tell you if they're interested or not, right? If you say, well, I know you're not interested in selling that property, but do you have any that you might be interested in selling? And we're looking at them all right here in front of our face, okay? So they're going to say yes, they're going to say no. Either way, we're going to go and take that information from them, and we're going to move forward. If they say, yeah, you know, we're looking to get about, let's say 600,000. We already know what the value of the property is, right? We can see it in front of us. If they're saying 600,000, you say, oh, are you, is that a firm number? Are you open to negotiation? Yes, no, maybe, whatever they say. You want to make an appointment to come walk the property. You want to get out to this property because when you look at it from the outside, everything looks amazing, right? We look at this home, everything looks amazing. But when you get inside this property is when you're going to start seeing the real that's going on. The foundation, the insides, the roof, all of that stuff, you have to go to the property and see. All right, guys. So look, think about it like this. If they tell you yes and they want to sell it, and let's say they're asking for $200,000, we already know that there's room for profit on here. So if they tell you 200, 300, 400,000, cool, no problem, great. Let's say they tell you 400,000, then you know there's $116,000 available on this property. Somebody has to go in and do the repairs, okay? They have to do the repairs on this property. This is a 1,800 square foot home. They have to come in and repair whatever's broken. Let's say repairs cost another $50,000, right? That still leaves $45,000 available for you to walk away with. So it's all a negotiation game, guys. This is not hard. This is not something that takes a rocket scientist. It's a calculator, a simple calculator. You pull it out, right? We're going to look at another one. This is 528 Blackberry Drive in Austin. All right. This is the property value, as you can see, a year ago, 6 months ago, and current. It's going down, right? Estimated. They have 3 linked properties. The monthly rip is $3,300. They have a warranty deed. Cool, no problem. Let's see, they tried to list it on the 15th of January. It failed. It's set on the market for 78 days. All right, so we know that the owner's name right here, Jose and Paulo Perez, right? So we would take their address, go right and do the exact same thing. Go to address search, put the address in. Nothing we're doing is different. And this is in Austin. All right, boom. We're going to pull it up. And we're looking for Mr. Perez right here. And go back and you can see the names. Jose, Paulo Perez. So you can go back here to Mr. Jose here. He's 30 years old. He lives in Austin. And if you're kind of looking for the other name, you can keep looking. Or you can just stop at Jose, call him first. And here's the other young lady's name here. We'd open it up, scroll down, and we would call these numbers. Call these numbers. Some people change numbers. Some people don't answer when they don't know you. I like to do a phone call and a text message. Hi, my name is Rhonda. I am interested in your property at 528 Blackberry Drive in Austin. Could you please give me a call back, right? We know they tried to list it for rent. Again, the time of the video was August the 6th, 2024. That was 8 months ago, and it hasn't been updated. So that means that it's still on the market, right? We're going to open this up. We're going to look at the property. We're going to see kind of what's going on. We can see that it's a little outdated. We can see that, you know, it's going to need some stuff going on to kind of get it back up and running. And that could be a reason why it's not, you know, why people aren't renting it at that cost. You know, it still needs a lot of work. So you would call them. Hello, Mr. Perez. My name is Rhonda. I was calling about your property at 528 Blackberry Drive in Austin. By chance, are you looking to sell your property? No, Rhonda, I'm really not. I'm only looking to rent. Thank you so much, sir. By chance, do you have any other properties that you might be interested in selling? Again, we're looking at all the properties he has right here in front of us. No, Rhonda, I'm not interested in selling. Cool, no problem. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Perez. Have a great day. Hey, Rhonda, yeah, I am interested in selling, but I want to be able to get about $500,000. Right? That's when we start negotiating. Hey, Mr. Perez, I would love to give you $500,000. Would you be okay with me coming out to the property to do a walkthrough? When you walk the property, you're going to start looking at all of this stuff and seeing, okay, he needs a new tub. He needs upgraded, you know, flooring. He needs installation, like taking pictures, doing your due diligence. And then you're going to come back and let him know, hey, in repairs, this might cost you about $20,000, $40,000, $50,000. This is a, you know, 1,400 square foot property. Would you be interested and open to negotiation? Yes, no, cool. Either way, we're going to do the same process until one of these landlords tells us yes. Okay, guys, this process is not hard. It's very simple. Propstream.com is going to be your friend. It's going to change your life. Click the link in the description below. Get your 7-day free trial. Use truepeoplesearch.com. It's free. This one costs you nothing. It will be in the link in the description below. Either of those two sites are going to help you get started in your journey. You do this, you make enough phone calls in the next 30 days, see yourself into the real estate game with no upfront money and no prior experience, no license. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and just click the link in my description for a discovery call that costs you absolutely nothing. And I'll see you guys in the next video.